Do men understand everything that you give a woman to us is a good thing? Do you understand that? Let's break it down. So when we're talking about validation, when we talk about attention, when we talk about calling a woman, texting a woman, compliments, buying food, doing this, doing that, it's like this, right? Anything we can get from a man, it's a good thing to us. Men, you shouldn't even worry about if a woman is getting attention, if a woman is getting validation, because we live on that shit. We live on that. Even talking to a woman is validation for us. When you are talking to us, that's a form of validation for us. So when I hear men say, "Oh, I don't give women attention." Well, fam, when you talk to a woman, you giving her your number, that's validation for us. Whether you believe it's not, it is. It's like, yes, he liked me. He likes me. Oh, he likes me. That's how we feel. So whatever you think, oh, I don't give women this, I don't give women that. Yes, you do. Women get some form of validation, attention, etc. when it comes from a man. But to you, that's not a big deal. It doesn't matter to you. None of that. Men cloud their head with shit that don't even fucking they don't need to have in their head. When you cloud your mind up with that type of shit, like you just clouding your head up with shit like this, you just cluttering up your house. It's like you just putting boxes in your house. Why does if a woman gets validation from you talking to her, why does that matter to you? You to the point that you get to the point that you don't even have a conversation with a woman because you feel like you're gonna validate her, or you'll get to the point that, oh, I can't walk up to a woman, fam. You can't walk up to a woman that you are attracted to, because fam, understand this. You have a kryptonite, fam. Every man does. And if a woman, every man, no man can say I don't have a kryptonite. It's a certain type of woman that every man wants. Every man. Every man wants. And that is why when you get with a woman, the woman that you deal with tries to become that. She wants to embody that. That's why you see Serena Williams bleaching the fuck out of her skin, wearing blonde weave. She's trying to be her man kryptonite because Serena is not her man kryptonite. It's a white woman somewhere with blonde hair and blue eyes. Do you understand that, Sam? So when it comes to, I'm not going to give a woman talk to a woman. I don't want to give her the validation. It doesn't matter, fam. None of that fucking matters to us. That shit don't matter to us. You clouding your head with bullshit. That shit goes away once we open up our legs for you. Trust me. Because if you know you about to go in for the kill, why the hell do you matter if you walk up to her or not? Are you scared? A lot of men are scared of rejection. Why? Why are you scared of rejection? Why are you scared to go after what you want? Men go after what they want. Now, I do understand. If a woman is approaching you, she's more so giving you the pussy 90% of the time. I can say yes. But when it even comes to having conversations with women, because you scared that's gonna validate her, that you're giving her some sort of power when you're dealing with her. When you do that, that's bullshit. Like that's bullshit. Like with women, we always hear, you never walk up to a man, or you never. No, if that's the man that I like, I'm gonna go after him. Whatever the fuck you say or not, that shit go out a woman's mind, especially when she actually succeed in the process of getting the man that she wants. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? So if you are the man that she wants, The man that that she see and say, oh, I gotta have him. A woman would drop her in fucking integrity, more than standards. All that shit go out the window because you the man that we want, and we're not gonna stop until we have it. You get what I'm saying? So when I hear a lot of men say, I'm not gonna compliment her, or I'm not gonna approach a woman, or I don't have conversations with women. I don't want them to feel like, fam, it's a fucking feeling. It's a feeling. You men are leaning on their feelings now. Now I understand you feel a certain type of way if someone passed in your family. Of course, that's emotions. I get it. But now when it comes to bitches, when it comes down to bitches, oh, I'm not talking to her. I refuse. I'm not doing that. Fam, it's a fucking woman. The Most High say women are the weaker vessel, fam. We're always in our feelings. We think about shit like that. Should I or should I not approach the woman? Should I not? Oh, I don't want to approach her because I don't want her to feel like, fam, why the fuck does it matter if we gonna drop our panties for you? If we the ones giving you fucking head? Like, are you like, what the fuck are we doing here? It's really not a big deal, because once our emotions get intertwined with that shit, once we begin to start feeling in the beginning, we might feel like we got one up on you. But once those emotions start coming in, once you begin to dominate us, once we see you're not that type of man we can have like that, we can't conquer, we can't control, we become weak as fuck. We do. But you got to be the type of man, you have that effect on women. I promise you. When you can make a bitch go crazy as fuck, drive a bitch crazy, bonkers, when you have that experience with a woman, you're confident as fuck. So whether you approach a woman or whether the woman approaching you, none of that shit fucking matter. Because you already know what your end goal is. You already know. She has to invest emotionally at the same time with communicating with you. With communicating with you. She has to drop her guards. Lower her, lower those, those pit bulls and that fence she have up. Do you understand that? And that comes from a man that deals with women, and he know the effect he have on women. So whether he approach the woman or not, if that gives her validation or whatever, that don't mean shit. Because you already know what type of man you is when you're dealing with this woman. I'm just saying. So, but that right there, and it goes back to you, fam, and you know the effect you have on women. So you know the effect you have on women. So you're not gonna ever say, oh my God, I don't want to give her validation. I don't want to give her. That's ego shit. That's ego, especially when you know what type of man you is. Listen, 90% of the time, once a woman begins to like you, oh, she wants to fuck. Let me just put it out there. Yes, a woman wants to fuck. We begin to debate when we want to fuck you, because we don't want to just give you all of that too soon. Like, do you get that? We women have to slap our own self in the face to wake up, so we won't be so caught up on you. But that's when you are confident in your abilities when you're dealing with a woman. You got to possess that confidence. That has a lot to do with you. So don't fill your head up with that bullshit. Them men that be talking like that, those men have rejection problems, insecurities. Because, at the end of the day, if you approach a woman or not, what the fuck? Did you lose anything? I'm trying to understand. I'm just saying. I'm trying to understand, because a woman give a man a compliment like that. We don't give a fuck. We want you to feel that shit. We want you. That's why I talked about a woman stroking your ego. That's why a woman flattering you. That's game. That's just fucking game. So when you hear me, oh, I don't talk to no women, I gotta approach. Or, women must approach me and they all throwing all their pennies at me. Where the fuck do they do that at? Are you some sort of celebrity? I don't know no man that get a 10 pussies wet as soon as he walked through the door. Unless he's a fucking celebrity that got money and they are after his money and his status. That ain't you. Nobody knows you like that. You are a regular person that just walked in a room, but your energy exude her. It exudes the women in the room when you walk through the door. It's your confidence level. It is that big dick energy. So you ain't giving a fuck if any bitch get some sort of gratification from you saying she looks nice or she looks good. Like, that shit don't do. All that do is get a woman to start thinking about your ass even more. Cause we women will tell a man he look fucking good like that. We don't give a fuck. That don't lower our standards or anything. That don't make us feel like, oh, we're giving him validation. Hell no. We want him to feel that way. We want to get you in a mindset that, yes, I want you. That's what women does. That's what women do. I'm not saying buy her lunch. I ain't saying buy her shoes. Nah. If you're confident and you already know you're that man and the energy is there, what the fuck a compliment gonna do to her if you're trying to get her in a certain mindset and she's feeling you because you know she's feeling you because she's right in front of you and she's, twisting and shit. And she's twirling her fucking hair and she's smiling at you. Or she's very, very serious, like looking at you directly in your fucking eyes, scared to have a conversation with you. You telling her how good she look. What the fuck is that gonna do to her? But make her ass even more motherfucking wet. Just saying. I'm just saying. So when I hear that, I be like, man, these motherfuckers ain't getting no pussy. These men do not have women. They don't. You do not have women. Women love to be flattered. Now, we ain't talking about no simps or betas and all that. We talking about a woman that you're going to be dealing with. And you know you're going to be dealing with the bitch because the energy is there. Do you guys read the energy? When you are at a bar, when you are at a gym, when you are, whatever the fuck that you're doing, read the energy. Because I can give you 1,000 scenarios, but it's not going to fit you. It may be a certain period of time in her life. It may be a certain period of time in your life. It may be you just got for work. You could be tired as fuck. Like, who have anybody, let's just keep this shit funky. Because I can't do this fugazi shit. It is fucking fugazi. And it's make believe, right? Have you ever heard anybody tell you a story of you just got out of work and you tired as fuck and you ain't changed your clothes and you met a woman and she was at work and she just lost her fucking mother, going into details about the bitch? No. They always tell you this fucking fantasy ass story, or you just walked into the fucking gym and you had 100 6-packs and she was a 10, a dime piece, and she was sweating you and she fell into his arm. That's the type of fucking story you hear. I am telling you that every woman that you run across may be thinking something different. She may be going through something. She may be just like a boyfriend. It could be many different reasons, just like with you. So I can't give you a scenario. That's why I say it could be many different reasons, fam. I can't give you no fucking scenario that's like from a strip fucking movie. I can't do that. That's fugazi. That's me putting you in a certain mindset to get you to believe a woman just gonna fall in your fucking arms. I'm not doing that shit. Okay, I'm not doing that shit. You got to go to one of those other ass, fugazi ass, lying ass content creators over there if you want somebody to stroke your ego and put you on cloud nine because your girl can't do it. I don't even have the fucking energy to do it. But it could be many different reasons. So with you could be having something going on. You blah 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 blah. But you meet the woman and the energy is there. The energy is there. You know she's feeling you. You know the pussy is wet. You know she wants you. She's trying to figure you the fuck out. That's when you lay on her a compliment. All that's gonna do is make her say, "Damn, he like me." Like what? Like you know what I mean? I'm just saying. So don't cloud your mind with that bullshit. Women feel good from anything. It don't matter. Whatever a man does, we feel good from. If he's buying us something, if he smile at us, if he wink at us, if he talk to us, if you give us your number, you know, it don't matter. It don't matter. So don't clog your head up feeling like, oh, I don't want to give her this. I don't want to get. We feel good about all that shit to the point that we'll look in the fucking mirror and we feel good just by us looking in the mirror at our own reflection. You get it? You get it? So when you hear, you know, oh, I ain't giving no woman no validation. Oh, I ain't doing this, man. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I do not want to hear that shit. Because everybody is different. And women, we feel good about anything a man does. Anything. Anything. It's just different levels to that shit. It's different levels. Do you get that, fam? That's some raw shit. You might want to replay this. What I just said was some raw shit. I just said some raw shit. Replay this and listen to what the hell I just said. Don't cloud your mind up with all that bullshit. I'm not saying go be the super simp going on all her pictures. Wow, you look great in that outfit. I wouldn't mind buying you a car. I ain't say all that. I ain't say none of that shit. When can I take you on a trip? You and your family. I didn't say that shit. Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say be Captain Save a Hoe. I didn't say none of that shit. I said if the vibes are there, it could be many different things. You could be anywhere in the fucking world. You got things going on. She got things going on. But you feeling a bitch and she's feeling you. Getting a bitch number, approaching a bitch, whatever the fuck it is. At the end of the day, fam, the feeling is mutual. And you know it's mutual because she's read in your motherfucking mug. Point blank, period. Understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a little Florida there. I got a little Florida in that right there. You know what I mean? That Florida coming out, that South Florida girl.